In this video, we are going to analyze change of character, break of structure, inducement, and liquidity step by step on this chart. We will start by identifying the lower time frame change of character, which signals the first shift in market intention. After that, we will confirm bearish control through a clear break of structure, showing that sellers have taken dominance. Next, we will break down internal and external inducement, explaining how liquidity is created and used to trap traders before the real move begins. Finally, we will analyze the mitigated point of interest and understand how price delivers efficiently into sell-side liquidity using institutional logic, not indicators. Low time frame change of character is the first sign that the market is losing its previous direction. On this chart, price was previously respecting bullish structure by making higher highs and higher lows. However, when price fails to create a new higher high and instead breaks the most recent higher low with strong momentum, that is where the change of character occurs. This break is important because it is not just a wick. Price closes below the prior internal low, showing real selling pressure. That tells us buyers are no longer in control and sellers are starting to step in. At this point, the trend has not fully reversed yet, but market intention has shifted. This change of character gives us the bias to stop looking for buy setups and start preparing for sell-side opportunities. From here, we wait for confirmation through a break of structure and inducement before execution. Break of structure is the confirmation that the market has accepted a new direction after a change of character. On this chart, once the low time frame change of character occurs, price does not immediately reverse. Instead, it comes back, forms a lower high, and then breaks below the previous structural low with strong momentum. That is the break of structure. This break is important because it shows commitment from sellers. Price closes below the level, not just wicks through it, which tells us that selling pressure is real and sustained. At this point, the market has shifted from a corrective move into a bearish continuation. We use break of structure to filter false reversals. Change of character gives us the warning, but break of structure gives us confirmation. This helps us align with institutional flow, avoid early entries, and trade in the direction where liquidity is most likely to be delivered. An unmitigated point of interest is a price zone where institutional orders were left partially unfilled and price has not yet returned to rebalance that area. On this chart, after the break of structure, price creates a strong bearish displacement, leaving behind a supply zone that has not been revisited. Because price moves away impulsively, it tells us that large sellers were active and not fully satisfied. This area becomes important because unmitigated points of interest tend to attract price back for mitigation. Institutions often revisit these zones to complete remaining orders before continuing the move. That is why we do not chase price after displacement. Instead, we wait patiently for price to retrace into the unmitigated point of interest. We use unmitigated points of interest to increase precision, improve risk to reward, and align our entries with institutional order flow rather than emotional market reactions. Bullish change of character is the first signal that selling pressure is weakening and buyers are starting to take control. On this chart, price initially moves lower and delivers into sell-side liquidity, where multiple lows are taken. After this liquidity sweep, price fails to continue making lower lows and instead breaks above the most recent lower high with strong momentum. That break is the bullish change of character. This is important because it shows a shift in market intention. Sellers who were previously in control are no longer able to push price lower, and buyers begin to step in aggressively. The displacement to the upside, with a clear body close, confirms that this is not a random reaction, but a real change in order flow. We use bullish change of character to identify potential reversals early, avoid selling into lows, and prepare for long setups from discount areas with higher probability and better risk to reward. Internal or minor inducement refers to the small liquidity pools created inside the structure before the main move happens. On this chart, after the break of structure, price forms a short consolidation and a shallow pullback. This area encourages early buyers to enter, believing the market is continuing higher, and it also invites sellers to place tight stop losses just above these internal highs. Price then moves above these internal levels to collect that liquidity before making the final push into the unmitigated point of interest. This is not random movement. It is a deliberate process used by institutions to build enough orders to fuel the larger move. We use internal inducement to avoid entering too early. Instead of reacting to the first pullback, we wait for price to sweep internal liquidity and then align our entries with the real move. This improves timing, filters fake setups, and keeps us trading with smart money, not against it. External, or major inducement, is the process where the market draws in maximum liquidity from the opposite side of the structure before the real move occurs. On this chart, after price sweeps internal liquidity, it rallies toward the highs, encouraging breakout buyers and late sellers to enter with confidence. This creates a large pool of stop losses above those highs, which institutions can then use to execute their main orders. This inducement is crucial because it helps smart money create the necessary liquidity to fuel the following strong move. Without this phase, the market would not have sufficient participation to generate a clean and sustained displacement into the point of interest. We use major inducement to anticipate where liquidity is being targeted. By recognizing it, we avoid chasing retail traps and can prepare to enter at high probability zones where the market is about to reverse or continue in alignment with institutional order flow. Sell-side liquidity refers to areas where stop losses of sellers are collected, usually located just below previous swing lows. On this chart, after the bearish displacement and internal inducement, price moves toward those equal lows where many retail sellers had placed their stops. This area becomes a natural target for price because institutions need to collect that liquidity before continuing their move. This is important because price often reacts strongly once it reaches sell-side liquidity. The market temporarily stalls, absorbs orders, and then either reverses or continues in the direction of institutional flow. Recognizing these areas allows traders to anticipate potential targets for price delivery and to align their entries with the smart money. We use sell-side liquidity to improve trade timing, set precise profit targets, and confirm that institutional participation is driving the move. Trading into these zones without understanding liquidity can lead to premature exits or losses. Sell trade execution is the process of entering a short position with precision after the market has created and cleared liquidity. On this chart, after the low time frame change of character, break of structure, internal and major inducement, price reaches the mitigated point of interest, which becomes the optimal zone for execution. At this level, price has trapped breakout buyers and swept stop losses, creating a high probability setup. Entering here allows us to align with institutional order flow, trade with liquidity, and reduce risk. The stop loss is placed just above the liquidity zone, and the target is set at sell-side liquidity or previous structural lows. We use this method because it ensures we are trading with the market's momentum, not against it, increasing probability of success and improving risk to reward. Proper execution at the mitigated point of interest allows the market to deliver efficiently into sell-side liquidity, completing the institutional move.